Greetings and salutations, students. Professor Dork here, back at with some more Mass Effect 1 on the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, PlayStation 5, Road to Platinum. If you like my content, please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell for more content. Your support's greatly appreciated. Thank you. Now, as always, let's play. Alright, let's see what we have in this system. Right now, I'm in the neck of the woods where Liara is. So I'm gonna try to get her. Okay, there's another medallion. Now I'm looking for medals. Okay, this is where Liara is located. Check this asteroid belt, see if there's anything. Yep, there it is. Alright, another heavy metal. Okay, let's get Liara.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings.
Oh, that's a lot
Really
of lava.
strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Keep an eye out for any hostiles. I know they're around here somewhere. I admit, I like seeing all the smoke coming off of the lava in the mountains. That's really cool. It looks like we're gonna have some hostiles up around this corner. Yep, jet fighter. I like killing armatures, they get some really good supplies. Looks like there's some rocket turrets.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak
Yeah, I'm
around
not going
and
from the
pull its
front.
tail.
Alright, level up. We're now level 30, so we're halfway to max level. It's just a lot easier to wipe out all the Geth with the Mako. Without fighting them on foot. Yeah, if I can get out. Let me see about switching their types. Since they're going to be fighting Geth, I'm going to need tungsten rounds.
Perimeter secure.
Okay, plus 33 damage. Synthetics. Took him out with Pro. I just need to level up real quick and I'll max out Singularity. Okay, Polaris, Solar, Scimitar 6. That looks decent. Yeah, I don't need those. Let's go ahead and get that Singularity maxed out. Okay, radius duration. Can use it more often. Okay, now Rex has immunity. Reduces health damage by 75%. Does not reduce damage to shields.
We got them all, Shepard.
Let's see if there's any good items in here. I think there's one more area I can check. Yeah, it's this area right here. Okay, actually, it's 2 rooms. Okay. I wasn't sure. Okay, I'll keep that. Oh, no you don't. Alright, now we can get through here. bosses is pretty tough. Sweet, level up. Alright, I'm gonna focus on maxing out warp now. Shield boost. Cryo rounds are crap. I don't need it. Same thing. I should be getting into this trail here in a minute. I know there's a bug where you can like glitch the Mako through the narrow passageway, but I don't know how to do it. Yeah, it's right here. Supposedly you can squeeze it through there, but as I said, I don't know. So I'll just do it the way they intended me to do it. Oh, I don't know why I'm in camera mode. Play. Yeah, that way I can use their abilities myself. See if I can throw him. No. Far away. Yeah, they're coming down. time for the really hard part. You got the leapers, and then you got a Colossus that hangs out in the back. I do like the camo that Geth has. Wish more of them had that camouflage pattern on them. Try to get my comrades to go over this way with me. Still got warp. Well. There's one left. Whoa, that was close. Did not see that guy there.
ECM is hot.
Just leaves the Colossus. I don't know if I can. Okay, there's a guy over there. Let's see if I can get some clarity. This is one garrison who likes to stay back here. I like that I can actually lift it. I lift fully upgraded.
Form out.
Alright, that wasn't so bad. Oh, I spoke too soon. There's one left. Alright, where is he?
Perimeter secure.
Kinetic buffer 5. I don't know if I don't think I have a higher one than that. That's the one ability I need for my adept. Once I get to where I can have 2 slots, I'm gonna put the other one on there. As I get more kinetic buffers, I'll be putting them on all my squad mates. Oh, no you don't, I see you.
Perimeter secure.
Huddle up!
Aside from the Citadel.
Okay, nothing over there. I'll save that. Sweet, another level up. Alright, one more level and warp is maxed out. Busted.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
Okay, let's see.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Alright, on it. I don't know why I kept locking on to that. Alright, there we go. Got a trophy for using barrier 25 times. Striker. Let's see if they're any good. Sweet, new kinetic buffer. Plus 14% cooldown. Oh, I'll take that. Snipers are junk. How much Omni Gel do I have? 348. Oh, okay, I thought... Alright, never mind. Went the wrong way.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit? But I don't know...
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
That ain't gonna be necessary, Rex. I ain't gonna let anything happen to you.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants.
Yeah, that ain't gonna
Kill
happen.
her. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Okay. Gear, Rex, hit him with warp. Lift. Let's see, is there a rocket trooper? Yes, there is. There we go. Lift knob. Mastery unlocked. Alright, sabotage unlocked. Okay, warp melt unlocked as well, trophy. Got a multitude of trophies right there.
Too close, Commander. 10
All right,
more seconds we would have been swimming in
trophy
molten
unlocked. Search and
sulfur.
rescue.
The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Yep, I agree with Rex.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this.
Well, of course, you've been at it for 50 years.
Examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't.
She's a traitor. She's working with
Maybe we
Saren.
don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
I don't need this.
Communications cut, Commander.
Yeah, they deserve that. Alright, let's go ahead and gear up Liara real quick. I'll see if I can buy anything.
Looking for supplies? You bet, Commander.
Okay, Gladiators 7. Pistol's decent. Liara's locker. Ah, here it is. Polaris. Looking for that one. It's Tally's locker. Yeah, I haven't found an Omni tool yet. Yeah, there's better armor for. Wait, is that glitched? Oh, okay, I was gonna say, what the hell is going on with that? I got our better upgrades now. C plus 45. Seven damage per second. Airport's maxed out. Yeah, as I'll say, shield boost would be important to have. But I won't raise it anything past that. I'd probably just go to pistols and that's about it. On basic armor.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I met Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did. Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand-to-hand.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it.
Alright, got some more codex entries.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought a lot about what you've told me. About not sacrificing innocence to achieve the goal. About finding the best way through, not just the fastest. And I've been thinking about Dr. Saleon, too. I'd convinced myself that he deserved to die, but then I started thinking about why I wanted him dead. I realized it wasn't because of what he did to those people. That was part of it, but I think most of it was because he got away from me. He escaped under my watch, and I didn't like that. I let it become personal.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
Shepard?
So, you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm not like you, Shepard. I'm no hero. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
Oh, it's not, Rex. There's more to it than that.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system. It's good work if it doesn't kill you.
I get the feeling you enjoy your work.
Sure. You get to see the galaxy on someone else's credits, and most days end with a good fight. I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets too messy. I fight best on my own, or in very small groups.
Well, that's why we work so good together, Rex.
And I bloody well don't like relying on them.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright, let me check up on Tali real quick.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard?
No, we're not even close.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
We couldn't have done this without you, Tali.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
I'm going to miss you when you go back to your own people, Tali.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
I should go.
See you later.
Alright, hopefully Kane will now talk. Then I gotta go drop off some stuff at the Citadel. Once the system's cleared, of course. Oh wait, I think I passed him. Yeah, he's over here.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to Element Zero in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful. But not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Hey, you're good, Kaidan. Okay, so got Athens based on the check.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nassana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Nothing on the belt. There's the gas deposit. Another one. Okay, Turian insignia recovered. So I'll say I didn't see a plant to land on. Maybe I need to talk to that Nasana Dantius. Writing recovered. Stronghold, debris, anomaly. On this planet. I don't need that. We'll take the grenade upgrade though. Well, at least the terrain's easy to drive on. Be that many enemies left. none of that. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay, let's go with organics, shredder rounds. Let's see here, sabotage. There we go. The Warbet hit the Krogan. Overkill. Overkill. Alright, there we go. Got a trophy recruit. I think that's for killing enemies. Oh, no you don't. We're all clear now. They're all dead. Alright, let's see what kind of loot we're gonna get. Hopefully that Kessler is pretty good. Okay, I got another kinetic buffer. Give that to Liara. Tornado. Let's see, is that any good? Okay, well there's Aquarian armor. I'll hold on to that. I'll check upstairs, see if there's any more loot. Don't need the proton rounds. Okay, I'll take the upgraded tungsten rounds though. Okay, evidence that sorry leading these slavers in the Nasana Dantius. Okay. I'm gonna check something. Okay. I was checking to see if there was any quest tied to the Athens system, but there isn't. It's just a system to mine minerals. Oh sweet, there's an upgrade kit. Alright, better shredder rounds. Time to go back to the Citadel. Also gotta check all the vendors, see if they got any grenade capacity upgrades or any metagel upgrades. And we'll visit Conrad Werner as well. So we're gonna talk to Kahoku, Conrad Werner, and the Nasana Dantius. Right there, Codex entry.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Okay, Rear Admiral Mikhailovich.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser.
This guy has no idea what he's talking about.
Nice to the Turians. Throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates, rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom.
Okay, that was funny.
And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
I think the Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
Your job is to look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander.
I love how he was like, oh, I was going to write a super negative report, make you look bad. Alright, level up. Okay, let's see. Shield boost. Let's see, Spectre training. Duration of all powers. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to max that out.
So how about it, Garrus? Is this better than C-Sec?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats C-Sec.
There may just be hope for you yet, Turian.
Khalisah bint Sinan Al-Jilani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Hold on. It's pretty clear you have an agenda here. I'm not going to be part of it. Excuse me.
You can't just walk away, Commander. The public has a right to know. Isn't it true you're just a shill for the Council?
Alright, Turian Ally Trophy unlocked. Krogan Ally Trophy unlocked. Alright, so now I can start using Liara. I'm only missing one Ally Trophy now. Okay, that's an elevator. Let's see if I can see what the vendor has. If I can remember which way it is.
sec. Looking you up. Hello, Commander. Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Well, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Okay, 7. Oh, I could buy another one. Yeah, I'm gonna purchase another one. Okay, Light Scorpion. Okay, Onyx. Okay, there's the licenses I was looking for. Yeah, it's got the same stats as my Mantis. How much is it? 47,000. Where's that pistol at? Okay, I'll purchase that. I'll go ahead and purchase this as well. Because that armor and that pistol I can give to Liara. And if her armor is just as good as that one, then I can just give it to Kaidan. Where's the transport?
Welcome back, EarthClan.
Show me what you've got.
Okay. Got assassin armor. It's crap. Nothing useful in there.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me?
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and fast travel real quick and swap
Yes,
out for
human, you
Liara
need
so I can
something,
see if I
yes?
can get that trophy.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good.
Standard art items. Okay, good. There's a grenade upgrade. Purchase that.
Yes, human, you need something, eh? Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have.
Okay, you got Turian set. Okay, that Mantis is really good. There's Predator M. There's a set of Colossus. Oh man, those armors are so good. That Turian one would cost me $114,000. But man, that is really good. At least now I'm starting to get access to all the really good stock.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner.
Yeah, hold on, Conrad. I gotta swap to Liara real quick. Where's that elevator?
Must be hard for you, Garrus, knowing that the person behind all this death and destruction is a Turian Spectre.
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Glad to hear it. I was losing sleep over the prospect of people not loving the Turians.
Because now I'm going to start using my main team, which is Liara and Tali.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
That's the same pistol. I'll keep that for now. Well, the tech biotic protection is decent. Yeah, that's way better than what she has. That one I can give to Kaidan. Okay, biotic amp is decent. Okay, I can go ahead and add another heat sink. Once I get frictionless materials, I'm going to be absolutely set. Throws maxed out. Lift is maxed out. Alright, there's singularity. Okay, sorry, scientist is maxed out. Gives her electronics, gives her access to overload. Okay, dampening's maxed out. Hacking's maxed out. Okay, Quarian Mechanist.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior
Alright, my teammates are all set.
atmosphere.
Oh, wrong button.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore.
Let's see, what level am I? 34.
Exo Presley has the deck.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Alright, let's go talk to Conrad now.
There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And they also say that you don't take crap from anybody. You're showing them what humans can do. Hey, can I get your picture?
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
You're a hero, Shepard. Decades from now, humanity's going to remember you, and I'll have your picture. Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Okay, that's done. I'm gonna go check the med clinic real quick. And I got an emporium to go to.
Yes, Commander. Is there something?
Let me take a look at
Of course.
Okay, nothing. Okay, I think there's another side quest that I might have missed. It should be in front of Flux. I'm gonna go check real quick, just see if it's there. Should be like a really depressed politician guy over there. Okay, he hasn't spawned yet. Okay, here's one of the side quests I was looking for.
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help you with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
She is absolutely right.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
No, that would be you, Michael.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this isn't your decision.
Of course it is! I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
Then support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes tough decisions.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate
no problem. Alright, +8 Paragon. Alright, let's see what the shopkeeper has.
Commander, it is good to see you again.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so.
Standard items. Okay, there's a license I need.
Commander. Oh, the
upgrades. Fusion explosives decent. I don't really need any of that.
Oh, this.
Let's see, armor. Okay, that Krogan's pretty good. C14, 133.32. It's actually better than what she has. I'll just save my credits. If I had the extra credits, I totally would purchase it. Right, there should be a transport around here. I'm just trying to figure out where it's at. Oh, it's back that way. Okay. So I gotta go on the other side of the Presidium. Okay, embassies.
Commander Shepard, I am Nassana Dantius. I'm glad you're here. I must talk to you about my sister Dahlia. She's been kidnapped by slavers.
You're lying.
Dahlia's dead, Nassana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
There we go. And I still got paid 23,000 credits and access to Asari mods. Brilliant. Alright, now I'll go talk to Kahoku. That should be everything to do on the Citadel for now. Oh, it's Emily Wong again.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The Council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
I'll make sure it's done.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
Alright, there's Kahoku.
No, Commander, any word on my missing men?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a Thresher Maw.
A Thresher Maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a Thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the Thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
And there's another quest done. Let's talk to Garroth.
I really appreciate what you're doing for me. Please let me know as soon as you find any information.
Okay, I still need to do that quest. Alright, time to go to C-Sec and plant the bug, and then I'll come back. Alright, just gotta figure out where the stairs are that goes up. Okay, there it is. Alright, your quest is done, Emily.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Alright, +2 Paragon, 11,000 credits. Alright, well, we're done here for now.
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
Yes, most of the technology I had hoped to bring back to the flotilla has subsequently attempted to kill us.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun, fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Froelich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
All right, let me check my journal. Okay, so we need 3 more medallions, 2 more writings, 3 artifacts. Gases are complete. 10 rare earths. Still need a couple light metals and heavy metals. About Turian insignias. Okay, we need 2 more of those. Okay. Horsehead Nebula. I'll see if I can find that.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. I don't blame you for walking out on her.
Sir, she was gonna make me look bad no matter what I said.
You're probably right. I guess it could have gone a lot worse. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. 5th Fleet out.
Let's see, Horsehead Nebula. Okay, that would be Novaria. Okay, Novaria is going to be the next planet we do.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Moor. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This
okay.
This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Alright, so we're gonna have to figure out where Kahoku is. Alright, rare element. And there's another Turian insignia. Sweet, there's an element right here. Debris, anomaly, engineering outpost. Alright, level up. Duration 15 seconds. I'm just going to go ahead and max out my Spectre training instead, because it's going to buff my powers even more. Insignia. How many more do I need? think I just completed it. Yep, there it is. Turn signals are done.
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine.
Okay, trophy unlocked. Sorry,
I could not
ally.
have done it without you.
I killed them because they deserve it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think that necessary. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
Alright, +8 Paragon. Should be able to get some loot. Okay, it's upstairs. Okay, there's an Omni tool upgrade. Connect stabilizer. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Let's check, see if they're any good. Okay, those are medium. That was awesome. Got some pretty good stuff out of there. Don't have to worry about corrupt gangs and pirates anymore. Okay, gas deposit. For some reason I can't land there. Must be tied to a quest. There's a medallion. Okay. Faint trail of radioactive particles, possibly exhaust from a sublight nuclear engine, leads toward a nearby planet. Okay. That's why I couldn't land. Level 1 cold hazard. Alright, I got all the ally trophies. So I don't have to worry about that no more. I think the only power one I'm missing is Neural Shock. Kaidan has that ability. So I'll probably go ahead and switch to from Liara to Kaidan. I was about to say, there's a lot of anomalies here. Because Neural Shock only works on organic enemies. Oh sweet, Metal Survey. Cobalt. Beacon is a Geth trap. Okay, there's another energized weave. Was hers 14 or was it 12? Okay, 10. abandoned camp anomaly. Yeah, I think it would be best to go here, here, and then around. More gas stuff, huh? Oh, never mind. Pirates. Striker. Yeah, that one's crap. Plutonium rounds 5. 40. Yeah, that one's better. Singularity on the Krogan. Hit him with the rope. One enemy left. They're upstairs. That had to hurt. Stinger might be good. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that pistol's okay. I'll hold on to that. Actually, I don't need it. Tornado. Yeah, I don't need the cryo rounds. Those are crap. I don't need it. Discover the corpse of Captain Roland of the MSV Majesty. Has a small data pad. Let me check my money. Okay, I got 372,000 credits. I'm surprised there's no more loot in this room. Alright, I'm gonna switch to Kaidan so I can get that neural shock done. Okay, I'm not gonna do Navaria right now. I'm gonna go to the other systems and get stuff knocked out. Okay, there's a matriarch writing. I thought there might have been more there. I'll go to Pharos real quick.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta Cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Alright, I can do that. There's the medallion. That's where I gotta land. Okay, heavy metal. it medicine? Yeah, it's medicine. Okay. There's advanced neural shock. Master lift. Okay, we got anomaly, recon probe, debris. If I remember correctly, the anomaly here is really cool. But I think the only way to trigger it is if you got the trinket from the Asari consort. This might be the planet I'm thinking of. Hopefully I'm right. It's gonna be tricky getting up there to it. Yep, this is the one I was looking for. Yep, so like I said, the only way to trigger this little Easter egg is if you have the trinket from the Asari consort at the beginning of the game. Okay, examining the strange Prothean artifact reveals a small irregular slot on the underside. Remember the strange trinket you received from the Asari consort on the Citadel? You pull it out and place it into the slot. The ball explodes in a brilliant flash of white light, momentarily blinding and disorienting you. Slowly, your senses return as you wake from a deep sleep. You are alone in the forest, though you are not far from the caves you share with the others of your tribe. There is a pain and a small lump in the back of your skull, as if a chip of flint has been forced under the surface of the skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you rise to your feet. The sound draws to your attention upwards, where a strange creature hovers high above you. It is unlike the birds you hunt by the lake's edge. It has no head and no wings, yet somehow it flies. It is a beast of shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky like a cloud. You sense it is watching you, studying you. Raising a hairy fist, you shake your spear at it in anger, and the creature rises up quickly until it disappears from view. With a satisfied grunt, you make your way back to the caves and the rest of your tribe. You fall into the familiar patterns of life, the hunt for food, the struggle to claim and keep a mate, battles against other tribes that would claim your territory. Days roll into nights and back into days. Each time you rise from sleep, there is a sensation that you are not alone, that some other is with you, sharing all you see, hear, and feel. At these times, your hand goes to the strange lump at the back of your skull, and you remember the silver creature in the sky. The air grows colder. Winter falls. You must range farther for food. Clutching the furs tight against you to ward off the chill, it is one of these long hunts that the strange bird returns. You hear it before you see it. Its call a deafening roar as it descends from above, swooping down on you. A single great eye opens on the underbelly, a glowing red orb. You try to run, but a finger of red light extends from the eye and engulfs you, and all goes black again. You wake an instant later to find yourself on Elitania, lying on your back, the Prothean artifact looming above you undamaged, and your companions standing over you. They help you to your feet, puzzled. There was a flash of light, and you sort of just toppled over, one explains. Are you okay, Shepard? The other asks. You don't answer right away, wondering at the implications of what you had seen. The memories of a Cro-Magnon hunter, captured by an implanted Prothean data recorder. How long did they study the primitive humans, observing them and analyzing the results at their base on Mars? And what if anything, did they learn from us? I'm fine, you finally reply, realizing there is a mystery you will probably never solve. Forget about it. It kind of reminds me of 2001: The Space Odyssey, where the apes encounter the monolith, and when they're exposed to the monolith, it actually educates them, causes them to evolve. Very interesting. Okay, we already been to the debris, so now we just got to go to the down probe. Matter of fact, it leveled up. Okay, we restore dead squad mates with 40% health and 75% shields. What level am I? 37? I'll try to master neural shock form. Oh, Tali had a point too. Okay. All her powers are literally done. Alright, plenty of smooth terrain to drive on. I'm going to survey the metal first. It's a gold deposit. Alright, 16,000 credits. Now, from here on out, money is going to be very, very plentiful and going to be getting a lot of it. Let's see, I am now at 432,000 credits.
This is the surveillance drone. But where's the data module?
Either the Geth took it. Okay, monkey-like creature seems to heat off with the data module. Okay. So I gotta find it. Check the one over by the debris. Since it's farther away and it's by itself, all the other locations are all clustered up together. This one is all by itself. So I think that's more likely of where it would be. pretty sure I already hit that debris, but I'm gonna double check it real quick just to make sure. Nope, I didn't salvage it yet. Wasn't anything good. Pie jacks. But in this game, they didn't have a name. It's not this colony. Alright, that's more likely of where it would be. Looks like there was a mining company in here for a little while. Anything in here? Okay, Hydra. Oh, that's a really good shotgun. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Okay, Brawler and a Punisher. Okay, that's really good. There should be some side rooms.
He dropped the data module!
Okay, found it. Okay, found a Prodigy. Yeah, that's even better than what... It's actually better than what I got. Okay, crossfire. Damn, that's really good. 273, 315. Turn on his teammates. Alright, Electronic Specialist. Oh, there's another one. Dampening, overload. There, he's hacked. There we go. All the enemies are gone. I don't need that. This Kano's gonna give him an upgrade on his armor. See, stimulant pack 3, 9% cooldown. Okay, I'll just let him keep that because oh wait, yeah, I'll just give him that. And if I can find armor with 2 slots on it, I can put the stimulant pack on there as well for him. Okay, Sokolov, Gemini app, Ursa. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, I can give that to Ashley. That's insanely good. Holy crap, that's a really good shotgun. Yeah, we're getting some really good loot now. I'll check the vendor on my ship. Okay, Kessler, hammer. Okay, I can scrap that. Scrap the hammer too. Okay, I just need to figure out how to get out of here. there's systems. No, there is not. Okay, Prothean data disk. Surveyed. I'm really gonna turn that quest in it. Okay, Ashley. Okay, there's better armor for you. Oh, sweet, and it's got 2 slots on it for energized weave. Okay, now she's got really fast shield recovery. You got better armor now. Don't really need that one anymore. Okay, Rex. I'll give him the 315. Okay, Garrus. Give him 234. Hello, Chrono, and I'll give Ashley the 273. Alright, there, my gear's done. Let's see what we can buy.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what
you bet, man.
Okay, 7. Oh, sweet, I can buy another one. Okay, that's gonna be for Tally. Yeah, it's the first playthrough. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else. Oh, there's a Solaris amp. Okay, I didn't really see anything useful. Yep, no OP beautiful armor yet. I'm already starting to get the master gear already though. Because I got a master pistol, Spectre Master Gear pistol on me. I got one for Liara and I just got one for Tally. Which I'm getting ready to give her pistol right now. So you got, okay, I'm missing a heat sink.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Yes, it's a legendary edition. Oh, I just got glitched.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo...
Yeah, I'm level 37 right now. Okay, there's advanced overload. And I'm an adept. I got throw, lift, warp, singularity max. I went with Nemesis. That's max. My charm is max. And right now I'm trying to max my Spectre training.
Presley has the deck.
How much money do I have left? 343,000.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder.
Alright, let me check the requisition officer. See if he has any good stock in.
Hello, Commander.
Okay, there's a tsunami. That's pretty good. That breaker's also really good. Sniper rifle, shotgun, assault rifle. Right now I'm needing better armor. I'm not really seeing anything that's useful to me. Okay, I'm probably going to give that to her. Oh, it's actually really easy to get money in this game. You just scan for materials and stuff. It's really easy. I'm super rich on this game. I'm gonna hold on to that Polaris. Okay, he didn't really have anything I needed. Right now, the armor I'm running is Mantis. I would say that's 6. And then I'm running Kinetic Buffer, which gives a plus 14 shields, plus 14 mobile accuracy, and plus 14% cooldown. Once I get 2 slots, I'm going to stack that. Because I want to maximize my cooldown to where I can just keep using my abilities. Okay, gotta go to the Citadel Tower. I'm also going to check all the vendors real quick, see if there's any Metagel or grenade upgrades before I leave, because it's going to be a long while before I come back here.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead?
And I will be doing the Mass Effect trilogy on legendary difficulty. I'm sorry, insanity difficulty. I don't know why I said legendary. This isn't Halo.
But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Yeah, I feel bad for him losing his brother. But at least he knows. Okay, I'm gonna go to the markets. I need more grenades because I'm going to need it for when I do the Thorian boss.
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return?
Show me what you've got.
He's got... Okay, here we go. Grenade upgrade number 3. Take that. There's the Air Max Arsenal license. Okay, there's Conrad Werner.
I've been waiting for you to get back. I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
I've got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great! This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
Conrad, I don't think that's
Well,
a good
my
idea.
equipment I have found
great Spectre
because of the RNG and then other equipment I have bought.
What humanity is capable of.
The higher level you are, the more money you get.
Fighting the good fight like you did on Elysium during the Skillian Blitz.
I believe you, Conrad. But there's another fight that needs you.
What? I don't understand.
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help. I'll go home. Thanks for setting me straight.
Alright. That Conrad Werner quest is done, and that's +8 Paragon. Let's see if Moreland has anything
yes,
good.
human. You need something, eh? Oh, you will be pleased, I think.
Standard items. See if there's any... Okay, there we go. Geth Armory license. Now I can access Geth's items.
All right then. Good tidings to you, human. Yes, human. You need.
Oh, I keep pushing
yes,
the wrong
right
button.
Then. Good tidings to you, human. Yes, human. You need something, yes? Oh, you will be.
Okay, here we go. Look at all this really good stuff. Mercenary 8. Fortunately, it's all Krogan and Turian, but look at that. There's even Colossus in there. That's a lot of really good armor, especially Colossus. Colossus and Mantis are 2 of the best. Predator is also really good. Oh, here we go. This is a really important side quest I have to do. This is related to my background because I'm Earthborn.
They told me it was you, but I didn't believe it. Shepard grew up and turned into a soldier.
Have we met?
Name's Finch. You probably don't remember me, but we ran together in the 10th Street Reds. Maybe you don't remember it yourself, running in a gang. None of the vids mention it when they're talking about you.
My history is a matter of public record. I've got nothing to hide.
Really? What if someone gave an interview talking about Commander Shepard's history in the gangs? We're not trying to cause you trouble, Shepard. We just want a favor, for old time's sake. One of the Reds, Kurt Wiseman, got picked up by Turians. We'd like you to talk to the Turian guard in the bar and get Kurt out.
What was this guy arrested for?
Some stupid minor offense. Maybe he had a little red sand. You know how the Turians are. They declared him a problem.
That stuff's illegal.
And they're shipping him back for a trial.
What was one of the 10th Street Reds doing in Turian space?
Since your days, the Reds have expanded. We do some salvage, a little shipping here and there, that kind of thing.
You're not asking me to break Wiseman out of jail, are you?
Of course not. But word has it you've got some pull with the aliens. All we're asking you to do is pull a little for us.
My gang days are over, Finch. Get out of my way.
Suit yourself, Shepard. If you change your mind, he's over in Cora's den. Take care of this, and you'll never see me again. And Shepard, you might not run with the Reds anymore, but you really don't want us as your enemies.
I'm not afraid of you. Yeah, he can threaten me all he wants. He ain't gonna get anything. Okay, I gotta go to CSEC. I believe that's where it's wanting me to go. Let me check my journal. Old friends. Oh, okay. It was Cora's Den, actually. Okay. I can go there. That was just where I was at. Yeah, that happens also in Mass Effect 2, where they ask you to let that one lady out. Oh, wait, no, I think that was Mass Effect 3, actually. And you're like, nah, that lady's too crazy. I'm not letting her out. Yeah, I actually attacked a bunch of gangs and got a bunch of loot from them. Yeah, I'm just looking for who I need to talk to. Oh, okay, I guess I walked right past it. Okay, apparently it's this guy.
Can I help you? A human named Finch wanted me to use my authority as a Spectre to free Kurt Wiseman.
The xenophobe? I should have known he'd have friends. Thank you for the information. We'll increase the guard on the cell.
I knew you'd rat us out, Shepard. Now it's payback time.
Sure.
When we're through telling our story, the aliens will all know what the first human Spectre really is.
If you want humanity to be strong, a smear attack on the first human Spectre is a bad idea.
The Spectre is right. This is humanity's chance to prove itself. There's even talk of earning a council seat.
Of course you'd side with Shepard. You want someone who's in bed with your kind.
We need the other races, Finch. That's the best way to strengthen humanity.
Fine, Shepard, you're right. You're not one of the Reds. Maybe you never were.
Exactly, I never was.
That man is a xenophobe who thinks he can blackmail a Spectre. You should have killed him.
That's not the way I work.
Goodbye, human. It'll be interesting to see what kind of Spectre you turn out to be.
Oh, don't worry, you're in for a huge surprise. Boston Paragon. I even had to teach Garrus not to be like Saren because he was acting just like him. I'm like, no, Garrus, you're too cool for that. I'm not gonna let you be like him. Okay, I need to go to the embassy. Financial district. Because, I mean, look, Garrus went to Omega and started acting like Saren, and then look how that turned out. He took a rocket to the face and almost died. And I had to put him back together again like the $6 million man. Or, I mean, Turian.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do...
Standard. Alright, there's the Ceres Council license. I'll gladly take that. See, that Liberator looks yeah, I don't need that. That's crap.
Show me your items.
Oh, this...
Okay, upgrades. Okay, that's all junk. Yeah, exactly. Because of Project Lazarus.
Commander,
yes, you're right.
It is good
one
to
that
see
got
you again.
the most money was spent with Shepard,
Some
yeah.
of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one...
Okay, that's Krogan. See, it's all Krogan. Okay, there's a Quarian. Yeah, I'm going to purchase this. How much is it? 95,000? Okay, I'm going to purchase that. That's also really good, but it's too damn expensive. Okay, I purchased everything I can right now. Oh, I accidentally bought Turian armor. Oops, I thought it was Quarian. Oh, don't worry, I'll get more money. It's easy. I still got a lot of planets to scan and travel to. In fact, let me check my journal. Okay, I gotta go to the Yangtze system, Voyager cluster. Alright, I think I have enough time to do that quest. So, I'm gonna show you, Chrono, just how much money I can make. If Garrus can't use that armor, I'll probably just sell it or I'll just break it down. It doesn't really matter.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
There's only one side quest on the Citadel missing, and that's the one with the drug-addled politician guy. Or is he a lawyer? I can't remember, but he's in Flux.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Every other quest I've already completed.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Okay, it was Yangtze system. Voyager cluster, okay. I have to see where that's at. Okay, Horsehead, Exodus, Attican Beta, Armstrong, Kepler, Walking Edda. Okay, here we go. Yeah, isn't it wild? I'm already almost level 40 and I haven't been to Noveria yet. Or Pharos. Because to be honest with you, if you ignore all the side quests, this game's really short. Because you just do Therum, Noveria, Pharos, Vermeer, and then Ilos, and then the Citadel, and that's it. There's a Prothean data disk. I was about to say, Corona, have you seen my YouTube channel? Okay, there's a rare element. Alright, light metal discovered. Okay, cool. Yeah, so if there's ever streams that you miss, you just go there and check out the content. If there's any other games you would like me to stream or upload to YouTube, just let me know. You can always post a comment. And I can always look into it. Also, I'll take viewer submitted questions as well. Okay, Yara, Caden. No, let's go with that. Yeah, I don't blame you there. Liking the live gameplay in chat. Yeah, once I complete this planet, I'm going to be streaming Fallout 4. Because it's been a while since I uploaded some content to YouTube on it. Let's see, what resource do we have here? Palladium. Look at that, 16,500 credits. Just for that one scan. Okay, research. Looks like there's 3 research facilities. Okay, I'll hit the debris. Well, it depends on where I'm at. Okay, here. We'll go to this one and then go to the debris. So I don't want to have to backtrack. I didn't realize there was 3 bases. This is where Kahoku went, if I'm not mistaken. There's another level up. Okay, level 38. 3 more, and I got Master Unity. Yeah, I'll give... Okay, first aid. Yeah, definitely need to unlock that. Okay, that I was about to say that's actually better than what he has. Weapon stability. Yeah, I'll give him one of those, why not? I just need frictionless materials, that's really what I'm looking for. There's Rachni in here. Okay, let's see, neural shock. I'm gonna hit him with singularity in the back. And this guy's gonna get probably, I would say, sabotage. Do I have warp? Yeah, let's start warp at him. Damage. Okay, I might have something. No. I hate baby Rachni because they explode. Alright, there, all the enemies are eliminated. Oh yeah, it is. Like because you got baby Rachni that like to explode and they're poisonous. That's why when I fight Rachni, I'm gonna put toxic seals on that gives poison resistance. Because I'm gonna need it. And I'm also gonna use shredder ammo for damage against organic targets. I think right now I got shredder rounds that do like plus 33% organic damage. Okay, mercenary, that's a medium armor. I can give that to Ashley. That's actually pretty good. $273, I'm gonna hold on to that. $192. I'll hold on to that for now. Don't really need that one. Let's see, biotic amp. That's fine. He's got. I'll let him keep what he has. Don't know if I have an Omni tool for Tali though. Let me check. No, I need to find an Omni tool for her. That is another thing that's a really difficult to find as those. Because that'll give a faster cooldown for her tech powers. Which is why I want it. Oh man, my Mako's glitched. So I gotta go back to my ship and then re-land on the planet. That's the only bug on the Legendary Edition I don't like. And it's only on this game, it doesn't do it on the other ones. I just hope it doesn't do it to me when I'm like on Noveria or something, because then I'm screwed. Oh really? Yeah, I've run into it quite a few times. It's always with the Mako. Other than that, I never have that issue. I know there used to be a bug where my Shepherd would like crab walk sideways, but I haven't really run into that anymore. It's just this Mako one. Alright, where's the Cerberus guys at? Okay, there's one. I'm gonna throw probably a Singularity. Okay, that'll work. Neural shock him. Let's go with Sabotage. Warp. There, he's lifted. Hit him with Overload. I'll do Throw. Alright, there's the Thorian Creepers. Okay, gonna lift these guys up. There we go, that's 2 lifts. I see him over there thinking he's funny. There was no sign of Kahokum on the creeper corpses. He must be at one of the other labs.
I wonder what Cerberus horrors we'll find at the next base.
Okay, Phoenix, Turian. I'm just gonna scrap them. Okay, exoskeleton, high explosive. I got this shred of rounds. Combat scanner I don't need. There's my grenade. Yeah, usually these medical stations give you armor. Fortunately, it was all crap. It was just constant Phoenix armor. I'm up to 230,000. Let's go ahead and save real quick. Because I just don't want this Mako to glitch on me again. Oh good, there's a metal I can survey. That's going to give me a lot more credits. Plus all the stuff that you get, it can give you a really interesting war asset in Mass Effect 3. You get all the licenses and all the medals and all the writings and Prothean data discs and stuff. Oh, cool. Uranium. Guess I got that uranium fever, huh? There we go, 18,600 credits. I'll check the anomaly after I get rid of these. Yeah, Kahoku's in that base. Alright, Prothean Pyramid. You know that's going to have a data disk in it. Yep. There we go. There's another 18,600. But yeah, Chrono, that's how I've been making all my money. I don't see any items in here. Oh, here we go. Storage locker. Okay, Razor, Stinger. Let's see. Is that any good? Yeah, those are actually pretty good. Okay, the Razor's pretty good. It's 224. Oh, don't worry, we will. Oh, that was the only locker I could open. Hey, your neural shock. He just completely fell down. Alright, there's a level up. Let's see, I got warp. Let's go with sabotage, overload. Rachni. Just waiting for that neural shock to recharge, and then I'm going to use it on that Rachni. Bill Nye, the Rachni guy. Alright, should be able to do it. There, neural shock. Haha. I'm gonna use singularity. I have warp. No. Okay, we're gonna go with the row. There we go. There's another 4,600. Check for a repulse, but find none. Admiral Kahoku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creatures he was sealed in with, there are no signs of trauma on his corpse. The needle marks on his arm suggest a different means of execution. 20,000 credits.
Cerberus must have tracked him down.
I'm just checking these lockers, see if there's anything. There's some metagel. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any other lockers. Alright, we're done here then. Alright, I just gotta hit that debris. Alright, one more level and I hit 40. I'm just trying to get that master neural shock. Okay, Katana, Tsunami. Yeah, that's a lot of really good stuff. Yeah, I'll give him that. Why not? Gemini. Got a lot of crossfires. There's a lot of assault rifles. I'm just gonna give those to Ashley and Garrison Rex. The break, I shouldn't be that far away. Alright, another kinetic buffer. Yeah, I actually really needed that. Okay, 16. Alright, now I got 16% cooldown. I'm gonna give the other one to Liara. Alright, we're going to do some purchasing and upgrading real quick, and then that'll be the end of the stream. So when I stream this game again, we'll be going to Novaria.
Looking for supplies?
Not seeing anything of use. Oh, that's really good. Savant. 7, 35 duration, 40 power bonus, 35 cooldown. 68,000, yeah, I'm buying that. Hell yeah, that's really, really good. Savants are literally the best biotic amp in the game. I'll give her the one I had. Okay, that's 14. Alright, so that's the same one. Wish I had 2 slots on it though. Okay, I don't have anything left to give her. Okay, I'll give her the other one. Okay, plus 14 cooldown. Rex. He's gonna get the best assault rifle, the 315 one. Okay, 315 for you as well. Okay, Ashley's already got that one. I'll just go ahead and sell the other ones, I guess.
Looking for supplies?
They're worth 22,000 a piece. I think I might have had Ashley better armor. Let's see, 273. Well, the only thing better is the shields. Other than that, it's not that great. Keep the previous armor I had for her. The other ones I'm going to go ahead and break down. Liberator 5. Is that better than what Tally has? Yeah, it's a little bit better, but not by much. I'll just scrap that too. Alright, let's see, Rex. I must not have his armor up high enough to where he can wear those. So I'll keep a hold of them for now. Okay, I don't really need to do anything else. Yeah, $306,000. That's really good. Alright guys, that'll do it for the stream. If you like my content, please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell for more content. Support's greatly appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Class dismissed. Professor Dork out. Goodbye, everybody.